my name is Mark Cosgrove, and welcome to A Minute with Mark. I was having a conversation the other day with a friend of mine, and we were talking about work and his job and so forth, and I asked him, I said, what's your superpower? What's that one thing that you think you do better than most other people in your company? Yeah, because we all kind of think we have one, right? So he told me his, and we went back and forth on that for a while, but then he flipped the question to me and he asked me. It's always a little uncomfortable when the trainer gets the question, but he did. He said, you know, Mark, what's your superpower? And I thought about it, and I thought, well, I think if I have one, it's asking the right question. You know, because I mean, that's what trainers do. We ask questions and we facilitate the answers, right? If you think about all the really great companies in the world, the ones that have stood the test of time and been successful, they're still with us because they've changed, they've grown, they've adapted, and in some cases they've transformed themselves to sort of meet what the market needs. And you can't do that unless you create an environment inside the company in which people are free to do the same thing. The people who work there need to be free to transform and change and grow and adapt. And one way, in fact, the best way to do that is through learning and development, by getting people together, getting a solid curriculum and some good training skills, and really facilitating people to kind of unlock their greatness. So that's kind of what I've been doing. You know, and asking questions is so fundamentally a part of that. My whole career was started on the question, how can we be better at being at work? It's a very simple question, but man, does it come up with some pretty profound answers. See, and that's how it works. The simplest questions often come up with the most profound answers. Small question, big answer. Lately, the question for me has been, are you better today than you were yesterday? And I don't mean better compared to the other guy. I don't mean better than your KPIs or market expectations. I mean better compared to your vision, what it is you want to do and create and produce in the world. Up against your vision, how are you doing? So again, another simple question, but the answers can be quite profound. And it's in those questions that people get to really transform and grow and change their career. And I'm happy to say my own personal and professional transformation continues. In fact, I'm at one of those kind of pivot points now. Recently, I've been in conversation with a company called PROAKTIV. So for those of you who don't know, PROAKTIV is a learning and development company from Germany. And for 25 years in Germany, and since 2013 here in Asia, they've been creating these incredibly inspiring, really dynamic training interventions with organizations. They are, you know, really solidly theory-based, led by excellent trainers, experiential learning that allow the participants to unlock and unleash their excellence so that the organization can unleash its own excellence. And they've asked me to be the managing director for PROAKTIV Asia. And I've said yes. So I'm happy to say I've taken on that role now, and I'm ready for the next questions. And so check out our website. It's going to come up at the end of the video. Find out a bit more about who we are. Please get in touch with me if you want. And, you know, let's find a way to continue this conversation about the kinds of questions that really can help individuals and organizations be transformative. My name is Mark Cosgrove, and I'm the Managing Director of PROAKTIV Asia. And this has been A Minute with Mark.